Close your eyes. Make any adjustments to get comfortable. And then breathe deeply, starting in your belly, traveling up to fill your lungs. And as you exhale, just notice the wave of energy that moves through your body. Notice space opening as you soften the contraction of muscles in your neck and shoulders, arms and hands, legs and feet. It's time to gather together all your thoughts and coax them into an elevator. Imagine this elevator in the center of your head, and as you inhale, the doors close, and as you breathe out, just feel this elevator taking you and your thoughts down, down, down. Coming to rest in your heart, the crown jewel of your being, the space where transformation begins. And just notice any physical sensations you might have right now around your heart space. Breathe. And with the next out-breath, feel yourself becoming weightless, floating in an infinite void, untethered, free from all that has defined you, in the unknown. You are completely safe here. So just breathe and surrender into this moment, floating in an infinite void. And now, imagine a light breeze moving over your skin. Flowing around the curvature of your body. Softly defining the space around your physical form as you float in the infinite void. Notice the movement of this breeze in the space around your ears, in the infinite void. bring your awareness to this breeze moving through the space around your lips. And eyebrows in an infinite void. With each breath, feel the volume of the space in your chest, in the infinite void. Can you feel the energy in the space between your fingers, in the infinite void? Can you notice the space between your toes in an infinite void? Can you become aware of the energy in the space around your thighs in an infinite void? Can you bring your awareness to the space between your throat and the back of your head, floating in an infinite void? Can you feel the volume of space around your neck and shoulders in an infinite void? Can you become aware of the volume of the space between your body and the walls of the room, floating in an infinite void? Can you feel the energy in the space between your eyes in an infinite void? Can you bring your awareness to the space between your thoughts in an infinite void? And now can you become aware of the space between your temples. In an infinite void. And now, imagine the energy that began as that small breeze gaining strength. It moves not only around you, it moves through you. And as it does, this divine energy begins to clear you of what no longer works in your life. Identification with your past, your notion of time and space, limiting beliefs about yourself, judgments, all break free and are carried away in the energy flow. And you are left with pure consciousness. What remains is a feeling of profound connection and oneness with that energy moving through you. And you are left with a realization that you are the energy moving through you, and a knowing that this is the energy from which all things are created. This is the quantum field. All that you are, all that you have been, all that you will be is occurring in this field of infinite potential, right now, in this moment. So take your time and just feel this presence. This presence is not something you can grasp or hold on to. And you don't need to, because this presence is you. Allow yourself to float in the infinite void, in the space between thoughts, in the presence of your true divine self, free of stories about who you are, free of judgment about your past or fear of the future. In the now, in the quantum potential, in the divine unknowing. Breathe. And let go of side trips into your past. Let go of fear's invitation to imagine the worst. Stay present. This deepest moment of consciousness is your true self, the powerful, co-creative you. And if a voice of doubt appears in your thoughts, just know that it's old energy. It's familiar. It's what you believed was your comfort zone. It's the past trying to work its way back upstream. It probably thinks it's protecting you. So, from a place of love, just notice it and let it go. And bring your awareness back to your breath as you return to the now. And now, in this deepest moment of presence, it's time to rewrite your limiting beliefs. It's time to let go of habits of thinking, feeling, and behaving that are based on false information. It's time to place your attention on bold, new, life-giving choices. It's time to change your mind and body by lifting the veil on what you really want, by allowing your uniquely divine creativity to give meaning to that intention, by letting yourself have the emotional experience of that intention, and then surrendering it to a greater intelligence. So, what belief or perception do you want to change in your life? What story about yourself or perspective on your life is no longer working? Give yourself permission to enter this reality. Everything you want already exists in the quantum field. So invite it in. It's time to reclaim your future from the false narrative that fear created. It's time to redirect that focus and energy, and with courage in your heart, co-create your life. So what belief or perception do you want to change in your life? And what will that be like? State it as an intention. My intention is... Even if that's not clear yet, you can describe it. Begin with the words, I am. And paint a picture of your life. Use lots of colors. I am. You can describe where you are. Who are you with? How are you using your one-of-a-kind talents? How are you expressing your love? And what are you feeling? What are you feeling in your body? Where in your body are you feeling it? What are you feeling in your heart? How does it feel to be empowered? How does it feel to be without limit? What is your life like when you're inspired? Now, with the emotional conviction that it's already happened, give thanks. Your gratitude is energy. Energy that sends a signal to your mind and body that the future is now, that your intention has already been carried out. And now, give it all up to a greater intelligence and divine timing, knowing that your body will respond and turn energy into matter in the form of new genes, proteins, and neural connections. How does that feel? Your process of change rides on feelings rather than words, on imagination rather than acquired knowledge. It's more heart than head, so just feel it. You can't get this wrong. Change manifests in the quantum field. Change manifests when you surrender into that great torrent of energy moving through you and everything else in the universe. Change happens when you are present. Because when you are present, you are free of the creative drain and distraction that is driven by fear. So bring your heart into this. That crown jewel of your being is your connection to the divine. Your heart is the source of your courage. So come back to your heart space and experience the courageous, loving soul you are. Changing your beliefs and perceptions begins when you detach from outdated stories about worthiness, what you're capable of. Changing your beliefs and perceptions begins when you let go of shoulds and shouldn'ts and allow yourself to dream. So, what else do you want to believe and perceive about yourself? Beginning with the words, I want to believe that I am. What does that sound like? Is it I am enough? Is it I am lovable? Is it I am safe just being myself? Describe what it's like. And how would that feel? How does this new belief show up as you go through your day? How do you appear when you meet a stranger on the street? How does this perception of yourself heal you? How does that feel? What do you attract into your life when you stop pretending? When you are free to be completely you? Go ahead. Feel what it will be like to love yourself. Now, with the emotional conviction that it's already happened, give thanks. Your gratitude is energy. Energy that sends a signal to your mind and body that the future is now. That your intention has already been carried out. And then give it all up to a greater intelligence and divine timing, knowing that your body will respond and turn energy into matter in the form of new genes, proteins, and neural connections. Where you place your attention determines what manifests in your future. How does that feel, knowing that you have dominion over your future? Knowing that you are unlimited. And knowing that coming into alignment with who you are is simply a matter of choice. So begin writing the new operating system for your mind and body. Start with the end in mind by living into what does it look like and how does it feel? And now I want you to place your hand on your heart. You've come home to the state of perfection you are. To the state of perfection you were the day you were born. How does it feel to be inspired? To receive the divine breath of life. How does it feel to surrender into the energy of loving and to be loved? To be graced with unmerited favor. To be rewarded for simply being you. And now let your gratitude resonate like a bell, declaring to the universe, I have arrived. Feel that. And now I want you to bless yourself for the courage you have to invite change. To bless your past for the wisdom it has given you and the path that has brought you to this moment. I want you to bless your inner child for the sensitivity and creative joy your little one maintains in you. I want you to bless the soul that is having this human experience called you. I want you to invite divine care into your future as you continue the work to evolve into higher consciousness. And now, I invite you to awaken into a new relationship with yourself, into a new relationship with time and space, into a new relationship with all things and all people. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.